crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders.
Ain't no other king in this rap thing than siblings. Nothing for my children. Went to disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag beginning thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up and no more trucks.
Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Daniels setting up the play action. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They got 21 yards on the play, and that's good for a Washington first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Rig alert. Dragon 60. Ready.
Daniels now on first down. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
On second down, Jacobs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Dump off caught by his back. He dodged the tackle, and he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They pick up 14 yards on that one. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
To play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ready.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
19, Tiger, not go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
18, Pioneer.
Now Daniels on 4th down. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That was Llzaire McKinney that time with the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready, set.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Red. Liking 18. Mustang 19. Check.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And this is a short kick. They're going to get some great field position here. Looks like it'll be at the 35.
At the Commanders' 35-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yeah.
1st down, here's Dak. Brought in right side. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Hits him on the in route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Prescott here from the gun. Completes it again to Pickens. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Running for the marker with Williams. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Hill now to return it. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10.
On the ready.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
And they were able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 35-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
26.
Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
3. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Here we go. 26.
Going for it, it's Williams. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone.
There we go. 26.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Straight ahead with Williams. And the Defense all over this run. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside. 2 yards on the pickup, and that brings up 3rd and goal from the 7.
It's maybe one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
3rd and goal, Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Hill now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get it! Cougar 19!
Play action now. Daniels. And quick there. They bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down from the 42.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Daniels now. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Daniels back to throw. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. Breaks the tackle. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Handoff here to Jacobs. Still has room inside the 15. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders take the lead on that successful kick. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Dak to the air here. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Up the gut they go with Williams. They'll have him gain about a handful there. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Dumps it off to his running back. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on. Hey, 60 Eagles. Go 19 Lions.
Now Daniels to throw. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
To throw, Daniels. Taken in by Hill, right side. No one's around him, he's got space. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead to 7. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Now Dak to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 2nd and 3 now.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Yeah! Here we go!
He'll air it out on 3rd. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Okay, ready?
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Daniels. Setting up the running back screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
70.
Out of the gun, Daniels. It's caught left side by Hill. Pushing it up past the 30. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Offense to the line fast.
Washington, 1st down.
18, pioneer.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Going on 1st down, Daniels. Good strike downfield to Lane. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Daniels on 1st down. Catch is made down the right sideline. He is down to the 30-yard line. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, Daniels to the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
So 1st down from the 41. First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Yeah! Here we go, 48.
Dak now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st down. A gain of 12. And the Cowboys 1st down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott here from the gun. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he'll go down here at the 16. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Now it's Prescott again. The ball is out! Oh, but this one bounces out of bounds, so in the end, no gain on the play. Ooh, bad fortunes turned to good pretty quickly there, partner. That fumble eluding capture, and thankfully ends up out of bounds.
Yeah, big old sigh of relief on that sidelines, but that new life's going to be short-lived here if they're not able to convert on this third down.
There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. So for the third time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And they continue to trail by 8.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
On the set.
One last play before the break.
Go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak off the play fake. Completed to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Cowboys.
Yeah, here we go.
Off the play fake, gets Prescott. Finds his fullback. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Yeah, here we go.
They take the hands off. Now Prescott. Rolling out to his left. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay.
60 Maverick. Ready?
On first down, here's Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Kid, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Trying to find his tight end, and now it's 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
70.
3rd and long for him here. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
He's back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down at the 30. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Chop alert. Get up. Street. Bronco 80. Ready.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Cougar Knight. Hurt.
Daniels back to throw. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
70 Lions.
3rd and long for Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. They'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. 26.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
From the gun is Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This defense, they got to play him. and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, Charger, 9. Ready?
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Go! Hey, crash! Let go!
Now Daniels off the play action. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19. Say, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. This finds its target, that's Hill. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Street, street. Go street. Ready?
Play fake here, Daniels. That's complete to Lane. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Again, Daniels to the air. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Come on. Set.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Shotgun given out to Jacobs. Wrong flat. First guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Going run again with Jacobs. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Turning to Jacobs on third. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
No gain on the
The
play.
lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Ready. 18 Cardinals.
Fourth down, here's Daniels. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
4 yards.
It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the fourth down call pays off as they'll move the chains.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Buffalo 18. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He has it at the 5. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders making a 3-score game in the fourth. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders grow the lead now to 22 points.
Commanders 28, Cowboys 6.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. First down, here's Dak. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate. The corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Throwing again is Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. Space past the 35. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 40 yards. First down.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Dak throwing again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on first, and then we go backwards on second. Kate, I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on third down.
Third and long for him here. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
60 Eagles, 60.
Play action now with Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's go now. Cowboy.
To throw, Daniels. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. We gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Washington first down. We've set it down from 37.
37-yard line. Ready. Gravity Lions. Let go.
Daniels now on first down. He has room past the 25. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to be second down. All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Rig alert, rig alert. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Handoff, running right, Jacobs. Trying to find his way back to the middle, but he stopped after a yard. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders, moments away from their 4th win of the year. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
They
stick with Jacobs. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Get up. 70 Lions. 19 Charger. 9.
They'll run Jacobs. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders put up even more points in a win. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Dak to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Prescott will look to throw. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Prescott to throw. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott here from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the Commanders' 17-yard line.
So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from D.C.